Hi, friends. I want to talk to you just a little bit more about Lent. We're just a couple of days away from the first Sunday of Lent, having celebrated Ash Wednesday just 2 nights ago. And in southwestern Ontario, Lent lands in the depth of winter. It's late February. We just had some snow blow in a couple of days ago. It's kind of dreary. It's kind of dark. The days are short and the nights are long. And it's easy to find ourselves in a dark and maybe depressive feeling. And Lent has that feeling to it as well. We're marching towards Good Friday, the day that we recognize that Jesus died on the cross. This isn't a good news story. But only 3 days later, he was resurrected. We believe in a Savior that took on death and won. And so Lent can also be a time of finding joy or hope within those difficult times. And so for Lent this year, we are using the topic of symbols of hope. And so through Lent, we're going to take a look at different places and times in our lives that we find hope, even when it's dark, even when it's hard to find hope, the little things that we hook our hopes to. And so the first Sunday, this Sunday coming up, we're going to talk about how family and friends can be our hope. And so what I'm going to do is in the comments below, I'm going to share a picture of my family, and I'm going to invite all of you to do the same thing. Either that or DM them to me or whatever. I want you to share pictures of family, friends. It doesn't have to be blood family. It can be the people who you call family. Share, and I want this to be a place where hope blossoms, where we find these little places in our darkness that we can find hope. See, I think sometimes we worry that hope and optimism can be something that is naive and says, oh no, the world is perfect. But Jesus at no point felt that way. In fact, if we think of the early disciples who were following Jesus, this guy who they were certain was going to change the world for them, he was their leader. He was the one that was going to bring about change, and he died. And they had to sit with that, and they had to accept that it wasn't going to work the way they had planned. And so this type of hope, the Christian hope, is one that doesn't say, oh, everything will be fine. It's one that says, even when things are going sideways, even in death, even in grief, even in darkness, we'll be fine. God will be with us through this, and we will survive. We might even thrive eventually. So for Lent, find your symbols of hope. And if you happen to be in the Chatham area, come out to church this Sunday and bring along your symbols of hope. I would love to fill the chancel with pictures of people's family and friends, the people who are closest to them, or maybe people who are far away from them, but still bring them hope. Let's share our hope.